Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to this particular free grant writing session or free grant class, right? Like I said in the chat, primarily most of the people in this particular program or that came or signed up for this event, for this particular training, two major kinds of people. Number one, you are looking for grants that you will be able to use for your businesses or for your NGOs, and you want to know, how can I find these grants? I hear about free money. What are grants all about? And how do I find the right ones? How do I even win it? And how do I get it for my business or for my NGO? Then the second group of people are people that want to understand how to earn a living like a boss with grant writing. So you are in the right place. And yes, I'm going to try and cover some bit of ground in this particular free class. Trust me, you are about to be blown away. So get ready, get your pen, get your paper, get your jotter, whatever it is, get some water. Stay where you will not be distracted, and let's do this, okay? So let's move forward. So winning with grants. Basically, I'm going to be covering six major areas. I'll be telling you about grants, all about grants, the types and all about it, the nature, what they are and all. I will also help you understand the size of these opportunity. What are these grants about? I will explain the size. I will help you see how you can find the right grants for your business or your NGO. I will also be showing you how to understand what funders are looking for. Then we will look at the basic steps to writing irresistible grant proposals and how to earn like a boss with grants. So, are you with me up to this point? Yes. So let's keep it moving. I will try and make the classes really short but straight to the point and detailed. Wondering how I will do that? Just give me a moment. Let's go. Now let's start with all about grants. What are grants? What are they about? Grants are non-repayable funds, okay, or product disbursed by grant makers to a recipient. So that means non-repayable, you are not paying back. Okay, you are not paying back the money. So they give it to you so that it's literally for free, quote in quote. Of course, there are various criteria and things you need to meet up with, but they are non-repayable, unlike loans that you have to pay back and all. No, and it's for a recipient, someone. It can be an individual, it can be a business, it can be an NGO, to fund specific projects, research or activities. All right, grants are typically awarded to support projects that align with whoever is giving the grant. So the grants are awarded to support projects that align. I need you to pick and mark the word align with the grant maker's mission. It can be in any area, right? So let's proceed. What are the major characteristics? I will share three major characteristics of grants. Number one, of course, I mentioned they are non-repayable. That means you don't pay it back like loans. No, they are purpose driven. That means usually they are tied to a specific goal or project. So it's not, give me money for my business, I want to expand. Like when you want to collect a loan, I am also a business banker, right? Yeah, so people come and say, I want to collect a loan for my business, I want to stock up, I want to buy some goods. No, that's not what this is about. You have to have a specific goal, a project you need the money for, right? Grants are competitive, meaning it is not only you that is applying. There are a lot of people that apply, and that because it's free money. Who doesn't want free money, right? So what are they not? Grants are not loans. That means you are not required to pay it back. They are not investment. Investment typically require a bit of equity in your business, right? They will have to take a bit of shares and all. No, but also it's not totally free money. Yes, you won't repay, but there are conditions that you need to meet up with. Otherwise, it will also mean that they will not disburse additional funds to you. So we have different types of grants. We have government grants, foundation grants. That means foundations that give grants. We have business grants, grants that go to businesses. We have grants specifically for research and innovation. We have program or project specific grants as well. So whatever grants you are looking for, you have to be sure to look at understand these various types. Now, why is it important to understand the types of grants? Because when you are looking at it, there are different funding sources. For instance, a government grant is funded by taxpayers or people in the, the money from government is by taxpayers. All of us give government money, right? So they now take a portion of it and support businesses, support individuals and the likes. Foundation grants come from private or, yeah, individual corporate donors, people that want to give back to society. They are not the same funding source. Eligibility criteria also differs depending on the grant giver, the person giving the grant or the grant maker. So if the kind of grant for for profit and in companies and individuals will probably not be the same for non-profit, and even the application process is different. Government grants are usually more strict, especially in some countries, and they can take so long, up to 11. If I've seen grants that have taken as much as 10 months and even 11 months before they were given. But private foundations, private companies that give grants usually make it a bit easy. Okay. Um, so now let's also continue to look at why it matters for us to understand the various grant types. All right. The first thing that we need to note is that we have targeted applications, we have strategic alignment. You have to ensure that whatever you are doing aligns. See that word? Aligns with the grant that you're applying for. All right. So you need to understand the various types of grants so that you know how to the one to go for and the one not to go for. All right. It also helps you generally in understanding various options and how you go about it and how you allocate even the resources, your time, because you don't waste your time with certain kinds of grants when you're applying for grants, so that you go straight to the point and see what you need to see. Now, what is this scope? Is this free money? Is it real? Can people get it? Yes, yes, yes. We have billions of grants available every single year all over the world. And the amazing thing is that people don't usually know about this, especially in developing countries. Number one, we don't believe they are real. And that's why you see some people keep getting the same grants over and over. Why? Because even the ones that are available, you don't want to apply for it because you have this misconception. Well, I don't know, maybe from experiences in your country or what happens, that these grants are specific for some kind of people or they are not real, they are scam. I can tell you that in Grant Zone, which is our own private grant database that we publish grants every single day during the weekdays for our subscribers, we have published in the past 1 year, we have published over $500 million worth of grants. And I did not even cover every particular country. I focused mostly on African countries. In fact, on sub-Saharan African countries. So you can imagine the size and the volume and the amount of dollars available. And that's why this is such a massive opportunity. So are you ready to work with me on this? Let's go to the next one.